Square cut, finds point, no run. That's a boundary save for sure. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Misses everything. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They attacked all areas of the ground. Strong running as well.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Out, no, somehow it's missed everything. Great commitment. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good pick up. Big chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. Have to head back to the pavilion.
And the innings comes to an end. Bengaluru will need 200 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Bengaluru are 6 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Kumar from the stadium end.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Kumar straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Was quick onto that in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 11 runs added there. Bengaluru 17 for 1. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Bengaluru 25 for 1.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Salt has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. End of the over, 10 off it. Bengaluru 35 for 1. Starc from the pavilion end. Patel, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge. That has flown.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. 10 runs added there. Bengaluru a 45 for 1.
Errs on the side of bowling slighter and have been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Too full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
Takes on the bowler, takes them downtown, hits it hard off the front foot and almost 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. 10 runs added in that over. Bengaluru a 55 for 1. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Misses everything. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Kumar from the stadium end. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Yadav from the stadium end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
How will the bowler respond?
Swept away but finds the fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's six. That's going right out of the ground. Salt with a magnificent pull shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. Bengaluru a 78 for 1. Pulled away but straight. The bowler looks really confident.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Bengaluru are 87 for 1. Yadav from the stadium end. Swept away but finds the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 4 runs added in the over. Bengaluru a 91 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
And that brings up the half-century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Delhi managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Great shot. At least one on offer.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
And gone. Brilliant catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. A new bowler is coming into the attack. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Patel, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Was quick onto that in the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Let's just see if they... can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicely played. Runs one.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yadav from the stadium end. Yadav with a huge appeal. They'll get at least one here. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Delhi needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Edged it. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 9 runs added in that over. Bengaluru are 133 for 4. Sharma coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Nicked it. Delhi goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Caught, and that's stuck. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Pandya, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, Bengaluru 142 for 6.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Chance to run 2. Not tempted to play it, that one. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Bengaluru 145 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Sharma will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Good running, they should come back for two. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 6 off it. Bengaluru are 151 for 7. Sharma from the pavilion end.